2019 James Harden as one of the greatest offensive seasons in league history?
Hell yeah.
I mean, you have to, right? 36 points
Houston
per game,
Rockets, James Harden,
30-point games, a month where he averaged damn near 44 a night, and a streak of 32 consecutive 30-point games.
Makes no sense.
It was a
man.
historically great season, one that was only made possible by what happened just a year prior. Harden and the Rockets had seemingly cracked the code, up 3-2 in the 2018 Western Conference Finals against the Warriors' juggernaut, and they fumbled it. They lost Game 6 on the road and then collapsed in Game 7 at home, clanking 27 consecutive threes, including a dreadful 2 for 13 for the MVP. No one wanted to see Golden State back in the finals.
Nobody.
But in hindsight, I'm glad it happened, because Harden's failure fueled the fire for his ridiculous 2019 season, one that saw the league's best scorer turn into a human cheat code.
If Jay Harden go back to this game, Harden right here, bro.
Harden and the Rockets started out the 2019 season the same way the previous one ended, with an embarrassment. They got killed by 19 points at home on opening night, and James scored just 18. Not the best start to a season, and it became a theme. Harden plays well, they lose. 40-13, lose. 54-8-13, guess what? They lost. 25-11, 17-6 against a mediocre Dallas team, and they got smoked by 20 points. The Rockets were 9-11 to start the season, and the 14th seed in the West. These guys were supposed to be championship contenders. They were just one win away from the finals. But now, they're at the bottom of the standings. And after coming off a 3-game losing streak in mid-December, Harden was starting to get the hint that he'd have to take his game to a different level if he wants his team to win. So in the 27th game of the season at home against LA, he did just that.
Fuck is this nigga wearing?
Here's Harden, got the step and stop. Oh, what a move, he said. Harden with a deep three. Yes.
I'm back. Guard up. Bang. Guard up, James. You know to guard me up.
50 points, 10 boards, 11 dimes, and a disgusting poster and flex all over JaVale McGee. This was the moment Harden got his swagger back. Just a few nights later, he drills a dagger step-back 3 against Utah to cap off a monster 47-point night. His next game, 35-9 in a win over the Wizards.
Look. He got a nigga dancing. He didn't even know what, bro. He probably didn't even know what he wanted to do. Look.
35-9 in a win over
Got
the
a nigga
Wizards
dancing,
to put them 2 games over 500. However, the very next night in a loss to Miami, Chris Paul injured his hamstring, and he'll miss some time. This was a massive blow for the Rockets. But you're telling me James Harden is going to have the ball
I got this.
even more now?
Even more.
Sign me up.
Even
this
more.
Is about to lose his mind.
Even more.
39-10 in a win against the Spurs. He lights up the Christmas tree against OKC on Christmas Day with 41. 2 nights later, he goes off for a light 45 and 9 threes. He drops off New Orleans with 41, 9 and 6. And on New Year's Eve against Memphis, he sparked some early fireworks with a 43-point triple-double for his 4th straight 40-point game. And Houston is on a 5-game winning streak. James Harden was breaking basketball. And ankles. Jimmy Butler, sauced up. Jamal Murray,
sauced up.
Actually, you know what? Come back here.
Come back. I didn't hit that 3-0 jump. Bang. Wow.
His signature step back was an ankle-breaking machine.
Fucking killing them ankles.
Into the paint, and to everyone's demise, he'll draw fouls.
Draw the foul.
Business.
Drawing the foul, gang.
Effortlessly swing no-look dimes for wide-open dunks. The Beard had the league in a chokehold, and he couldn't stop rolling in his first game of the new year.
They couldn't stop this
one was personal. Warriors versus Rockets primetime on TNT. Harden was entering the defending champs' building with a fire unit on standby, averaging over 40 in his last 10 games. And considering these guys sent him home a year ago, the Beard was about to light their house on fire.
Prime NBA right there, bro. He's the Rocket James Harden, bro. Us. Dummy. You know where I'm going with that. You know I'm making that. Bang. Come here. Step back. Bang. Come on, Katie. You know me. Bang. Kenny said, let me lose that ball. Oh no, he passed it. Out of bounds too. Green light. Don't worry.
Absolutely he's out. Wow. I mean,
All
you missed that.
all up out of bounds. Oh, he did get free. He did get free. Bang. That's like, this bro. This nigga James Harden, bro. Oh man.
Harden walked into the Champs' building, dropped off 44, 10, 15 plus 10 threes, and shut the
goosebumps.
Lennar has a hot selection of homes
Top,
for sale
like,
right
the
now
number-
throughout Miami-Dade and Broward. Pay
lights out with a double-teamed 30-foot game
Houston
winner.
Rockets.
This was James's 5th consecutive 40-piece and his 11th straight 30-point game. This dude wasn't just on fire, he was an inferno, pulling Houston all the way up to the 4th seed thanks to an 11-1 record in their last 12 games. It was all Harden, and he was just getting the party started.
The beard.
38 in Portland, 32-14 against Denver, 42-11-6 on the Bucks, a 43-point triple-double in a win over the Cavs, and a magical 38-point, 12-assist performance against Orlando to extend his 30-point scoring streak to 16 games. This dude was out of control.
Out of his
Just
mind.
when he thought he couldn't take it to another level,
He missed that championship. He got an
does.
MVP.
A 57-point avalanche against Memphis in mid-January, and he follows it up by one-upping himself just 2 days later with a 58-point double-double to extend his 30-point scoring streak to 20 consecutive games. We were witnessing one of the game's greatest scorers at the peak of his powers. His streak was even dubbed the Unguardable Tour, and his next stop was New York City, entering the Mecca on one of the greatest heaters in recent history.
Now
And
about to
for
go
lack of
beg
better
they
words,
shit.
the step-back king put on a show.
You know, you already know he's definitely back. Guard up, please. Unstoppable. Give me that shit. Let me go to that rack.
On a throwdown with 3 seconds left to put his team up 4, James notched 61 points on the night, tying Kobe for the most ever by an opponent at MSG. This dude was a cheat code, and he wasn't getting patched anytime soon.
Bro.
He followed his 60-piece with 35 against Toronto to get the Rockets' record to 28-20 as Chris Paul returned in their next game against Orlando, and it didn't slow him down one bit. Brace yourself. 40, 37, 30, 43, 44, 36, 42,
Bro, you hear the
31,
numbers, though?
42, and 30 against the Lakers for his 32nd, yeah, you heard that right, his 32nd consecutive 30-point game of the season. And that's where the streak would end. He'd miss his next game due to injury and score just 28 in his return against Atlanta. Regardless, 32 straight 30-point games is literally historical. It's the second longest streak in NBA history.
Insane numbers.
We hadn't seen anything like this since Wilt Chamberlain nearly 60 years ago. The streak was over, but the team started a new one. The Rockets won 9 straight games to launch themselves from 5th to 3rd in the West with a 42-25 record, a far cry from where they were at the beginning of the season. Houston was finally looking like themselves again, and the beard was looking better than ever headed into the final stretch of the season. But I mean, this guy wasn't going to enter the playoffs without putting on another show. He erupted for 57, 7-8 against Memphis, but they lost. So 2 days later, he redeemed himself.
Are you kidding me? Harden from the parking lot. Gets it back to Harden. Harden to the basket.
Get in there.
Steps back and fires. And hits.
Got up, bitch. Bang! 61, bruh.
Another 61-point performance. But that wasn't even the best part. With Houston down 6 with just 4 minutes left, Harden absolutely took over, scoring 13 straight points to
Guard me
go
up,
up
please.
5
Bang!
and win the game. It
Bang!
was an MVP level performance. Well, not really, but we'll get back to that in just a second. In the final game of the season, James scored 39 to mark his 57th 30-point game of the year, nearly doubling second place Paul George, while also tallying 28 40-point games, 9 50 pieces, and 2 60 bombs. This dude
Kemba
was the
Walker?
best in 9 50 pieces and 2 60 bombs. This dude was the best in the world, or second best.
I forgot Kemba Walker
actually,
scored
because
60
he didn't
before.
even win the MVP. Giannis Antetokounmpo
Giannis
won
won
the
that
MVP
shit?
award pretty decisively, and it lit the NBA.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I unlatched Bevo's gate while taking a selfie. Bevo, no! Come back! Whoa, 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 whoa. At least I checked
Kinda got
Allstate
to
first
eat him.
and saved hundreds.
Truth or dare?
Truth.
I just
I
ate
truth on that skip
with
button.
my dad. So he
World on fire. The belief that Harden was robbed of the award
He
a common
was!
thought. He averaged 36,
36!
67, carrying the injury-riddled Rockets to the
He
fourth
scored
seed
260 points. 2 61-point games. 32 consecutive 30-point games, my nigga. 40-point games, 50-point games, and Giannis gets the trophy. Giannis get MVP over James Harden, my nigga.
making history.
It was insane.
In fact, 3 of the 5 basic
Like,
statistics.
come on. Come on, fam. Why would they give this nigga the MVP knowing got Houston Rockets, James Harden averaging crazy numbers, my nigga? Crazy numbers, bruh. Crazy numbers. Like, bro, I'm pretty sure KD was in the race for this shit too. Like, bro.
Categories point to James, and 5 of the 8 advanced metrics point.
It is straight James Harden, bro, down the line, my nigga. Points per game, assists per game, steals per game, offensive. What the fuck is OWS? That's rebounds, bro. I ain't getting any rebounds.
In his direction as well. The numbers say Harden, the voters do not. It was
This is the most snubbed MVP of all time. No, I'm witnessing this right now, nigga. 7 year y'all niggas had Giannis over Houston Rockets James Harden, my nigga.
controversial, but he had to get over it. The playoffs were here.
I got
After
too
what
mad,
happened
girl.
last
I'm like-
year, the Beard wanted his get back, and he would no doubt get his chance.
Look, I'm in the back. Look, I'm in the
He
back.
would no
Look, these
doubt
guy edits are
get his
fire.
chance.
The guy edits are insane, my nigga.
Round 1 of the playoffs saw Harden and the Rockets face off against a second-year Donovan Mitchell in the Utah Jazz.
That
And
boy
the
Donovan
outcome
Mitchell.
was predictable. I mean, look at how Rubio was guarding James in Game 1. That is not a winning strategy.
Like, come on, what are you
the
doing?
Rockets blitzed them by 32 points, and Game 2 was the same. Harden took off for a 32-point triple-double.
Rubio was scared of this nigga. Couldn't guard him.
And they're up 2-0 headed to
Couldn't
Utah.
guard this nigga. Cooking him.
Houston squeezed out a 3-point win in Game 3 behind a lackluster performance from Harden, and it was wraps. Utah threw
go
one
22.
last punch with a win in Game 4,
Shit.
then Harden stuffed the stat sheet to close it out in Game 5 to win the series at home, which leads him directly to a second-round matchup against the team that's tortured him for the last half-decade.
Why couldn't they win, bros?
Warriors versus Rockets was the rematch Harden in the entire basketball
Why
world
couldn't they
so
fucking
desperately
win?
craved. The Beard and his squad were foaming at the mouth for revenge after what happened in 2018. But in Game 1, they were reminded that these are the Golden State Warriors. Harden went off for 35 points, but in a tight game, the efficiency just wasn't there. Steph Curry cashed in a dagger 3 with 24 seconds left to ice the game, and take the lead in the series. And in Game 2, Golden State took care of business once again to go up 2-0. Harden was solid, but they'll need more from him if they want any chance against the defending champs. And Games 3 and 4 back home in Houston seemed like the perfect place to turn up.
The edits, bro, before she starts turning up is crazy.
Harden, the drive, floats it up, shots good. The Rockets will get the overtime win. Houston's no good. Wow, look how far this one's home. Step back, three,
Bang!
into two. He's nothing even count on the world. That's it. This series has just gotten incredibly tight in a hurry.
The Beard was a flamethrower in Games 3 and 4, frying the champs
Houston
41,
Rockets.
9-6, and then
James
cooking them
Harden.
again for a 38-point double-double and a 4-point win to tie the series at 2. Game 5 back in the Bay, though, was critical, and through the first half, it looked rough for Houston. They found themselves down 20 points late in the second quarter. So,
Damn.
the Beard cranked it up a notch. He lit it up with a
I got
12-point
this.
third quarter to get his team back in the game. And late in that third, they caught a break. Kevin Durant suffered a calf sprain on a jump shot, forcing him to leave the game and be listed as
They
out
still
for the
won,
rest
though,
of the
bruh.
series.
Like, what the
The
fuck?
Rockets had a golden ticket sitting right in front of them.
Right there,
The
bruh.
question is, will they cash it in? Well, the quick answer
No.
is no. It was Golden State who answered the call, coming up with clutch buckets late to take a 3-2 lead in the series. Once again, Harden played well with 31 points, but it just wasn't enough. So, as he entered Game 6 at home with his back against the wall, he came out firing. The Beard put up a massive 14-point first quarter to set the tone for his squad, but it stayed tight as they took a KD-less Warriors team tied into the second half. And that second half is where their season would end. The Beard's nemesis went ballistic for 33 points in the final 24 minutes, sending Harden and the Rockets home once again. In a season that saw him
bruh.
eviscerate teams like very few players ever have, the outcome was the same. Although it ended in heartbreak, 2019 Harden legitimately changed the game of basketball.
Literally the best,
so
bro.
much so that it wouldn't be known until years later. The rule changes and the ever-evolving art
Like,
of
bro,
drawing fouls is all because of one
this
man.
man,
Love him or hate him for
they
it,
made him. They
2019
made Houston
Harden
Rockets
gave us a
Harden.
season that will
Literally made him.
forever
They
be
had to
etched
change the
in
rules
history.
because of this nigga, bro.
I mean, for a while there, he was averaging 30. I mean, 32. 35.
30.
Or, actually, you know what?
It's
Take it from here, Stephen A.
30, 32, 35.
Averaging 40.
Come on,
Drop
cuz.
35, 29, 50, 32, 47, 35, 35, 39, 41, 45.
Hey, he don't get MVP.
43, 44,
Yeah, all right, yeah,
32, 42, 43, 38, 57, and 58. Do you understand what you're witnessing?